So fourth graders, we're going to meet on the carpet. We're going to face the easel. So I will dismiss you by table groups. Make sure you sit next to someone you know you'll do a good job next to. So let's start with table 4, looking good. Please meet me on the carpet. So we're going to work with multiplication today. And in this case, we're going to use landmark or friendly numbers. Friendly numbers are numbers that help you out, numbers that you know, numbers that something can help you figure something else out. So that's the big idea of what we're doing today. Using landmark or friendly numbers to help us with combinations we need to work on still. Okay? So, I'm going to put up the first problem. Now, like always, if you figure something out, do we shoot our hand up really quick and go like this? Usually, what do you do when you have an answer? Look at that quiet thumb. That way people still have a chance to think, right? Perfect. Okay. So I'll give you your think time, and I'm going to put up the first problem. Okay, this is the first problem. I'm going to give you your time to think. Okay, so before I have someone share with me, I'd like you to turn to a partner and quietly share what you think 2 times 5 is. Share.
7. I know 7 because
Okay, we'll come back together in 10.
5 plus 1 equals 6, and we can add another one, so you know it's 7.
4, 3, 2, 1. Lumos.
No.
Okay, so who would like to share 2 times 5? And you have to explain, how do you know? Joanna.
I think 2 times 5 is 10 because I know that 5 plus 5
So you think that 2 times 5 is 10 because 5 plus 5 is 10? Ooh, I like your thinking. 5 plus 5. Thank you, Joanna. Does anyone have a different strategy? I see some me too's out there. You guys do the same thing? Very nice. Abna.
I would like to agree with Joanna because I also believe that 5 times 5 plus 5 equals 10.
You also do the same thing. You think 5 plus 5 equals 10, and that helps you? Thank you for respectfully agreeing. We'll take one more. Sarah.
I agree.
Ooh, so you said double the 5. So you are agreeing and you're kind of adding on because you doubled the 5. Very nice. So I had a lot of people that agreed. Did anyone use a different strategy that did not involve 5 plus 5 or doubling the 5? Schweib.
I did 5 plus 2 equals 7, so I need to add. No,
That's okay.
I did the same thing instead.
You did the same thing. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so it seems like everyone kind of gets this one. They're feeling good about it. So how about I put up the next problem? Now, this is a number string that is sequential. So I'm going to put up another one, and that means it could help you. This first one can help you with the next one. Okay, this is the next problem. You guys think time. Okay, time is up. Who would like to share? What do they think 2 times 10 is? Joaquin.
20.
You think it's 20? Joaquin, can you explain why you think 2 times 10 is 20? Ooh, I see a lot of me too's.
10 plus 10 is 20.
Ooh, so you went 10 plus 10 plus 20. Joaquin, how did you know to only do 10 plus 10? Why didn't you do 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10? Why did you only use 2 10s?
Because the number 2.
So this number 2 is telling you how many times to add 10 together? Excellent. So this is 2, this is 1 time, this is 2 times. Excellent. Thank you, Joaquin. Does anyone have something else to share? Andy.
I used 10 times 10 like, 10 plus 10 like Joaquin, and I got 20.
You got the same thing? Okay. Thank you, Andy. So let's see. Niani.
I agree with Joaquin, but I did it differently. I did 2 times 10, and how I know it was 20 is because I just knew, and I did 2 times 10, and I know that one's 20, and 10 times 2 is 20.
Excellent. So you were agreeing, but you had a different strategy? Excellent. Okay, so we're going to move on. Now, I'm going to put up the last problem. And these 2 problems before will be able to help you solve this last one. Okay? Very last one. Here we go. Think about the big idea, using friendly numbers. You get some think time. Okay, now before I have everyone share, I'd like you to turn to a partner and wait just 1 second. I want to tell you what I want you to talk about. What is 2 times 9 and how do you know? How did you solve it? Okay, share.
2 times 9 equals 18 because I did 2 times 9 and I times 2. What did you do? What I did is I minus because I knew I had a I know. 2 times 9 is 18 and I did 2 times 9 is 18 and I removed that and then I did 9 times 2 because you can always go back to the number 9 times 2 and then you can do 2 times 9. What did you do? What I did is I knew I would have to double the 9 and so I said 9 plus 9 and then I minus 1 from the 9 and added it to the other 9 to make it 10 and I had 8 left and so I said 10 plus 8 equals 18. What did you do, Savannah?
What I did, since I already knew that 2 times 9 is 18, all you're doubling is the 9.
5 seconds. Okay, thank you for sharing with your partner. I love to see how you guys turn and talked with the partner. So we're going to share what we think 2 times 9 is and how we figured it out. And I heard something really good from Mohammed, and he's going to share with us.
I counted by 2s and I kept going until I got it 9 and then I got it 18.
So I'm going to try to see if I can repeat what you said. You counted by 2s, right? And then you said you counted 9 times, 9 times until you got to 18. Does that sound like what you did? Thank you, Mohammed. So he skip counted to get his answer. Faduma, what'd you get and how?
I did 9 plus 9.
You also did
And
9 plus 9. And what'd you get? What's 9 plus 9?
And I ended up with
18. And Faduma, just like I asked Joaquin, why did you say 9 plus 9? Why did you only do 2 9s?
because it says 2 times 9.
And so you're saying these are just 2 9s? Thank you, Faduma. Alicia.
Well, how I did it is because before we did that, I did 2 times 10, and then I knew that equals 20. So, since it was a 9, I minus 2, so then I got 18.
So, Alicia, you used this to help you out to solve this. Did anyone else do that? I heard actually a couple people said they did that. So let me get this straight. You did 2 times 10, and you already knew that was 20, right? And then you took 2 away? Why'd you take 2 away?
Because there was 2 9s you would supposed to add 2 times 9, so it was 2. So there was 2 9s, so I took away 1 from the 10 to get a 9 and 1 from the other 10 to get a 9.
So you're saying that you took away 1 group of 2s, because here you only needed 9, but in this one you had 10 of them, right? Is that kind of what you're saying? Ivy, can you add on to that? Because I know you have the same strategy.
I did the same thing as Alicia. I did 2 times 10 and equals 20, and it was close to 2 times 9.
It is close.
So I needed to get to 2 times 9. So it's like so there was 2 groups of 10, so I
took 1, 2 away from each, right? And she ended up with 18. Kind of like how Alicia did it. And that strategy is perfect because it's using a landmarker friendly number. So good job today. Thank you for doing an excellent job sharing and learning.